Elon Musk is the richest man in the world at the age of 50. But who do you think is the youngest billionaire in the world? Today, we're going to talk about the richest kid at 10 years old. Before we talk about who it is, I'm Ava, and I'll be your segment host where we talk about rich and famous people and their luxurious lifestyles. Subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell so we can get started. Montfort Jr., the world's richest kid, is only 10 years old. He's known as a baby influencer, a job that exists in the modern world where people from all over the world are vying for followers, including children as young as 10. His father, known as Montfort Sr., has built his own social media empire. Montfort Sr. has over 1.1 million followers, and his son, despite only sharing a few posts, has already surpassed an impressive milestone. Montfort Jr., also known as Richie Rich, has a following of 25,000 people on Instagram. That's a pretty good comparison, considering Richie Rich was a young cartoon character who inherited his family's $24.7 billion. Montfort Jr. may not be worth much just yet, but he's still 10 years old. He might be worth even more in the future. When it comes to the title of the world's youngest billionaire, determining his exact net worth is difficult. It's unclear whether he's the world's richest child. Some sources confidently claim that he is a billionaire, while others claim a net worth of closer to $1.2 million. When most people get their house, how old do you think they are? In their 30s or even their 40s? On the other hand, Junior was given his mansion when he was only 6 years old. For his birthday, his father gave him this incredible super mansion. He talked about how wonderful it is to own your own home and how he wanted his son to have his own space away from the stresses of everyday life. This may seem absurd to most children, but Montfort Jr. is not a typical child. He's not even in his teens and already has a reputation that he needs to be maintained. In the same post where his father revealed the best birthday present a young influencer could receive, he also revealed the house plans. They are every bit as impressive as one might expect. It's a strikingly modern structure with a boxy wide shape and an asymmetrical architectural style. The exposed brick that frames the top and bottom of this amazing home is what makes it shine. While most kids build tree houses or forts in their backyards, he already owns enough land to build a small apartment complex. Not only that, but it also has a garage built in. According to the plans, 2 cars can fit on a small ramp near the front door. The family is well known for purchasing some of the finest automobiles ever built, as you'll soon discover. Smooth cream walls are complemented by furniture, art, and carpets in a similar color scheme in the interior. While many people assume his father is to be held responsible, Montfort Sr. has assured us that this is not the case. He thinks his son should be praised for his refined tastes and can-do attitude. When people assume Montfort Jr. isn't making these decisions for himself, could his father be taking him to furniture stores and allowing him to make his own choices? There is some debate about whether this is a home or business decision. Is it a way for him to escape the pressures of being such a young celebrity? While the home was primarily purchased as a getaway for his son, according to his father, it was also purchased as a learning opportunity. Montfort Sr. boasted that his son was not only one of the world's youngest homeowners, but also one of the world's youngest landlords. There are plans to rent out the property's floors. While most children are in first grade, it appears that their father is teaching them how to be true real estate moguls. Montfort Jr. appears to be learning the ropes of apartment management. This will almost certainly be the start of his real estate empire. Montfort Jr. appears to be on his way to this record once his empire truly takes off in the next few decades. This was his first mansion, but he's said to have recently added several more properties to his portfolio. Details are scarce, but his father claims that his son is studying to become a landlord for these properties. It's no surprise that he's been dubbed Billion Dollar Baby, a moniker that seems to be becoming more accurate with each passing year. Having your car means either having Hot Wheels or playing Mario Kart for most children around the age of 9. Monfa Jr., though, has an impressive collection of supercars in Nigeria, despite not being old enough for a learner's permit. It's worse than in other parts of the world because many countries issue driver's licenses at the age of 16 or 17. Monfa Jr. would have to wait until he turned 18 before driving one of his many supercars legally. Even if he wanted to, he wouldn't be able to reach the pedals. Though I suppose it's still cool to say you own some of the most prestigious automobile brands ever. The Bentley Flying Spur is one of the vehicles said to be in his collection. Given how big of a Bentley fan his father is, this comes as to no surprise. These automobiles could be worth up to $198,000. They can reach speeds of 207 miles per hour and have a 0 to 60 time of 3.5 seconds. He could be learning to drive in one of the most luxurious cars available under $200,000. Of course, there's a good chance that he'll have an even better ride by then. He also appears to own one of the most expensive Ferraris available. The Ferrari 488 Spider is the vehicle in question. This Ferrari-designed masterpiece is capable of high speeds. Few father and son teams have a fleet of Ferraris at their disposal. His garage is said to be even more impressive, but we don't know what supercars he has. We know he likes to imitate his father's car choices, so I'm guessing he's bought at least one Range Rover, a Mercedes, and most likely another Bentley. His father is completely obsessed with the Bentley lifestyle. Monfa Jr. is said to travel the globe in a private jet just like his father. Although it's impossible to know exactly what type of jet he has, educated guesses can be made. The wealthy of the country are known for flying around in private planes. Nigeria's wealthy have spent over $6.5 billion on private jets over the last decade, according to reports. They were also not cheap. Private jets in the area have been reported to sell for up to $50 million each. The Gulfstream 450, 550, and 650 are the most popular in the area, but multiple other brands, such as the Bombardier Challenger 604 and 605, are also known to be present. So why are the wealthy buying planes in this country at an increasing rate every year? To begin with, they most likely bought the planes as a status symbol during those months. They adore a good Instagram photo of a private plane's interior. Other concerns, it is claimed, are causing the wealthy to spend large sums of money on their planes. The most obvious reason for purchasing a plane is for personal security and privacy. That makes sense because even among the elite in Nigeria, the chances of being intercepted on a chartered jet are high. Monfa Jr. is one of the few children in the world who understands fashion. He never appears in anything other than a designer ensemble. So, how much does his wardrobe set you back? That depends on where he bought it from to get those designer labels. We can assume that keeping his closet stacked costs a small fortune, given that everything from his sunglasses, to his shirts, to his pants, to his shoes, and even watches is all some of the finest brands money can buy. We rarely see him in the same outfit twice, which means he could be wearing outfits worth thousands of dollars every day. The fact that he's 10 years old is another factor to consider, because that is an age when children outgrow clothes quickly. Many of these outfits may not last the entire year. It's easy to imagine that maintaining his brand costs tens of thousands of dollars every year. He might be eligible for some significant discounts. There's always a way to find a great deal, no matter where you are in the world. There are numerous stores and websites in Nigeria that sell designer clothing at deeply discounted prices. Items with the Gucci, Dior, or Versace brands, for example, can be priced similarly to something you'd normally buy. There are other places in Nigeria where you can get fantastic clothing deals. Even though importing used clothing is illegal, it has been reported that up to 80% of people have used the black market. There are numerous markets where secondhand clothing can be purchased for much less. This is in stark contrast to reports that these clothes are more expensive in some official stores than in other parts of the world. It is no surprise that people seek out good deals off the beaten path. People like Manfa may value a good deal, but they may also value the experience of purchasing designer clothing in a more formal setting. Manfa Sr. may have seen his best days as an internet celebrity already, while his son is a rising star in the making. He's been sharing Instagram posts for years detailing his lavish lifestyle, which includes buying big houses, big cars, and lavish gifts for his children. Almost every post shows him dressed in designer clothes such as Dior or Gucci, just like his son. He's also known for his passion for timepieces. He appears to be a huge fan of high-end Rolex watches. He's been caught buying 3 at a time. Despite this, he prefers to send a very different message to his followers than his boastful photos suggest. His extravagant lifestyle has done more than turn heads among his fans. Local government officials have also taken notice. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission investigates corruption and fraud. They are known for pursuing influencers, and Manfa is certainly on their radar. In early 2022, he and his investment firm were both charged with laundering a large sum of money, estimated to be around $14.4 million. The charges are quite serious. He is said to have used expensive watches and diamonds as a means of concealing and laundering money. Some people have even claimed that their son's wealth is due to them. Bobrisky, another Nigerian influencer, has made even more outrageous claims. They claim that the entire Manfa lifestyle is made up of staged photos, Photoshop, and other well-known methods of fabricating wealth on Instagram. This sparked a massive defamation suit, which is still ongoing. He appears to be either one of Nigeria's most powerful businessmen and influencer, or one of the country's most notorious con artists. His famous cars have been seized. His enormous homes have been searched, and he has been arrested, though it appears on his Instagram that he has been released on bail and is slowly getting back on his feet with a positive attitude and the clear rejection of all the charges leveled against him. Manfa has faced similar charges in the past without harming his online reputation. Time will tell if he and his son can keep their fame while facing all anti-corruption trials. They'll be fine, something tells me. The allegations haven't deterred fans, and some may even respect him more if he is found guilty. Even if he's trading Dior t-shirts for a prison jumpsuit, he's still referred to as the boss man. So, how cool is the richest kid in the world? Please leave a comment down below about it. Thank you for watching. I'm Ava, your host. Please subscribe to our channel so you never miss a video in my luxurious segment. If you're looking for more, check out these videos. For now, goodbye, and we'll see you in our next video.